to be given the voice and direction they so richly deserve. On the Finance Bill 2024, as our second item, the Kenya Kwanza Regime's planned Finance Bill 2024 seeks to fund a 3.914 trillion budget through tax collection of 3.354 trillion shillings. This grandiose goal comprises several new and amended tax measures that will have a substantial impact on both individuals and businesses in our country. AZIMIO believes that Kenyans can only thrive if we stimulate the economy, not if we arbitrarily and consistently raise their tax burden. If the bill is passed as written, Kenyans must be prepared to give up their belts, or what remains of them, in the second wave of KK taxes. We know that ordinary Kenyans, Mamamboga, border riders, and the people of Mjengo and Kokoteni have nothing to gain from this bill, because Kenya Kwanza is targeting them for the second time with a double taxation plan that aims to increase taxes by approximately 24,000 shillings per 100 Kenyan per year. The majority of the tax measures in the 2024 Finance Bill are punitive in nature, with substantial consequences for Kenyans. For example, the new tax on motor vehicles proposes a 2.5% tax on the value of motor vehicles, with a minimum of 5,000 shillings and a maximum of 100,000 shillings, which, if adopted, will raise the cost of car ownership and result in higher insurance rates. It is predicted to have an impact on the transportation and logistics industries, thereby increasing the cost of living via a multiplier effect. The new withholding tax on digital marketplaces levies a 20% tax on non-residents and 5% on residents' income from digital marketplaces. This will raise tax compliance expenses for digital marketplace operators, perhaps leading to higher pricing for consumers as businesses pass on the tax burden. The proposed rise in excise duty on money transfer services from 15% to 20% will raise the cost of financial transactions, hurting both businesses and individuals who use these services daily. The significant economic presence tax, which proposes to replace the digital service tax with a 30% tax on non-resident digital service providers' taxable profit, calculated as 20% of gross turnover, will significantly increase the tax burden on digital service providers from 1.5% under DST, abbreviation for digital service tax, to an effective rate of 6%. This will deter digital companies from operating in Kenya, which could stunt the sector's expansion. Kenya's efforts to establish a circular economy, to manage its waste and become a regional recycling hub will be further undermined by the recently proposed eco-levy environmental tax, which targets importers and manufacturers